Hello there.
And welcome to the first devlog of Venturia. A name that I hope is not permanent, but it was the best I could think of for now. Venturia is a top-down RPG game that I've been working on for the past month in Unity. It's similar to games like Skyrim or like any MMORPG game, but with a lot of my own ideas. This video is more or less just going to be an introduction to my game and what I've gotten done so far. And then the next ones will be what I've worked on from now. So this is my player. I've gone through many variations of him, and I mean a lot, but I think this is the design I'm going for. I might make a few tweaks in the future, but for now this is good enough. So first is just the basics. I have a walking animation going all four ways. Player can run. The player can also be behind and in front of objects. I can't use that as an example. But yeah, the player can be in front and behind at the same time. Same thing with the house. Like that. I have an NPC interaction script where you talk. This is the player's mom, but I haven't set up anything for that yet, and I also have to make some changes to it. Right now this is just placeholder, I guess. This is my menu screen, basically. It's all just placeholder right now. I'll be adding more stuff later, but there's an options menu where you can change the resolution. I added these for fun, but I don't really think the game will need those because most people have 1920 by 1080 anyways. You can switch between full screen, change resolutions, and then there's my equipment menu where right now I just have a sword, but I'll be adding more stuff on there. I have a stats menu with all the player stats. There's a lot, and I might add more, I don't know. I probably won't, but we'll see. And then you can go back to the main menu, same thing, options here. And so this is my first scene where the player will start out. There's going to be a cutscene, but I haven't added that in yet. And the player can also attack, whichever way he's facing. You just gotta click the mouse. If you've noticed, the 3 bars up here are supposed to be the player's health, the mana, and energy. These 3, but they're all 0 right now because I haven't set up the stats yet other than damage. And if I go down in here, this is my testing scene where I've made a enemy slime, and they spawn every 3 seconds up till 5. And then if you get close enough, they start following you. And then if you get far away enough, they stop following you and go back to where they spawned. You can also attack them, but I don't do any damage right now because my aim is 0. It's not here. There's a few bugs that I have to fix, but I'll get to them after this video. But anyways, my aim is 0, and the slime's evasion is higher than my aim. Therefore, I'm supposed to, how I've set it up is that if the player's aim is less than the enemy's evasion, then the player does half the damage. But the thing is, half the damage of 1, which is what my damage is right now, would just be 0.5, and that gets rounded down to 0. Which is why I'm doing no damage to them. And they also don't have any attack animation or anything. It's just the jumping animation. And then they don't do any damage either, because I haven't set any of that up yet. I'm focused more on making the functionality of a lot of the stuff and then working on the world building. So when the player attacks the slimes, they get pushed back slightly. I kind of have to change that because it's not enough. Well, sometimes it is. It's not really the best, but I am working on improvements. So the next thing I plan on working on is an inventory system and a looting system. So when you kill a slime or any enemy, it'll drop an item and then you can pick it up. I'll also be working on the UI a bit more. I'm gonna make it a bit better because this is not great. Well, it's okay. I'm just a sole developer who graduated from college this year. I've been working full time on this. I haven't actually looked for a job yet because of the whole, well, not because of the whole COVID situation. I wasn't going to look for a job anyways because I plan on making a few indie games first, trying to get better. And then if, they don't do good, then I'll go look for a job. Future me here. Okay, so first I gotta say, great transition by me. And also, I forgot to mention that I graduated from a game dev course, a 2-year game dev college course. And that's why I'm working on making indie games to get better. That's the end of this devlog, but if you'd like, you can subscribe if you want to follow along, if you think it looks interesting. And you can also follow me on Twitter, as I'll be posting updates on there from now on. I haven't posted any yet, but I will be. Also, if you want, leave a comment down below on what you think. Be brutally honest. Please. Thanks for watching.